Hey everybody, Craig Hester here with R2AWatches.com, and thank you for joining us as we continue on our journey through all the watches and accessories that are available at R2AWatches.com. Be sure and hit that like and subscribe button, and if you haven't joined the group Vostok-Europe Timepieces, or VET, on Facebook, you want to do that right away. That's the best place to find out about all that's going on at R2AWatches.com, and be sure and go to R2AWatches.com and sign up for our newsletter to get our best deals as well. So I thought I'd do something a little different today. I wanted to just go over several of the brands that we carry at R2AWatches.com, and specifically the ones that we have in our display here in our offices in Connecticut. We do carry a number of brands. You may not realize, because I do tend to focus on Vostok-Europe a lot when I do the videos here on YouTube. So our YouTube followers may not realize everything else that we carry. You can see here I'm swinging by Seiko. We carry Seiko, we carry Pramzius, we carry Traser. I will start off with Vostok-Europe because that is our core brand. Vostok-Europe is a boutique watch brand based in Vilnius, Lithuania. Every watch is hand-assembled there by their team of 7 full-time watchmakers. And they start from a blank piece of paper and they finish with a completed watch. They truly are an independent watchmaker. Their designs are all custom. So here is just a quick overview. This is just a happenstance sample of watches that we put in our display here in Connecticut. But you can see there's a lot to go over. I'm just going to quickly share with you some of the watches that we do have right here. You've got the limousine. You've got the, on the left there is another limousine. You've got in the center here is the Expedition Compact Edition. Right here, we've got the engine, which gives you the only watch from Vostok-Europe with a skeletonized dial. That beautiful blue Lunicode. Of course, here we show off the tritium tube technology. That's the Energia there on the far right. You've got the SSN 571 in the center, and then an Anchar on the left. And you can find out more about any one of these particular models at R2AWatches.com. And we have a lot of videos about different ones here. There's an Almaz right there. There's another Almaz over here, a Rocket in the center. Here you go with the radio room. We've just got a lot of, just kind of a cross-section of Vostok-Europe here. We do extensively use the tritium tube technology in Vostok-Europe. That gives you the constant illumination. Those are laser sealed glass tubes that are filled with a substance called tritium, which actually illuminates the luminous material inside the tubes and gives you constant illumination in any lighting condition. Now, we also carry Traser. I haven't done a lot of videos on Traser on YouTube yet. We're going to do more. We haven't been with Traser that long, but they are an amazing brand and we're very proud to represent them. Traser is the original tritium tube brand. They actually make the tritium tubes for the watches at their facility in Bern, Switzerland. Every single Traser watch has tritium tubes included, so you know you're going to get the best in illumination when you go with a Traser. Again, they are the original tritium tube watch. They use their own technology in these watches. They are very much tactical and sport watches. They have everything from stainless steel cases to regular. They also use regular superluminova, so you get both the lighting power of having superluminova in your watch and tritium tubes. They are truly a Swiss-made brand. They use largely Swiss movements. Actually, they use all Swiss movements, and they are quite an interesting brand with a great history, with just a lot of great style for tactical watches. And again, they're going to all have the tritium tube technology in them because they are the makers of the tube. That's why I say of the tubes. That's why I say they are the original tritium tube watch. Then here's Pramzius. That's our in-house brand. These watches are actually designed by me. The two you see here are still available. On the left is the Iron Wolf, which celebrates the founding of Vilnius, Lithuania, because we do have such a great connection to Vilnius because of Vostok-Europe. And then the other two are the Gauge Master. This is the official watch of the VVT Train Museum of San-Sulpice, Switzerland. And actually, if you look, you will see that the metal behind the dial there, that's actual metal from 18 and 1900s locomotives. So every watch is unique because each piece of metal is a piece of DNA in this watch that makes them unique. We also carry Kleynod, which is our newest brand from Ukraine. This is actually the Mria, which is named for the world's largest plane, which was unfortunately destroyed in the war in Ukraine. But they are actually trying to raise money to get it restored. This is the Kleynod Mria you're looking at here. It's an amazing watch. These watch, we just brought them in recently. This is literally the last one we have in stock right now. We're getting more in. They have become very popular. And yes, they are based in Kyiv, and they're doing just fine there. And we definitely support them, and we're glad to bring in a Ukrainian brand. We do still have some in stock. I guess you could probably understand why we haven't brought in any new ones in the past year, but we do still have some stock of Sturmansky, which is the only true Russian brand that still has some stock on our website. Here you're seeing the Dolphin. Here is the Open Space. We do still have some in more than one category of Sturmansky. We're not bringing in any new watches from Sturmansky, which I'm sure you're not going to have to do much math to figure out why. We haven't brought in any in more than a year, but there are still some in stock, and we are still happy to provide them to you. They are becoming collector's items for, again, obvious reasons. We do also carry Seiko. Seiko would be what I would call our only call brand, which would be a brand that pretty much around the world is well known. When you're looking at, Vostok-Europe, traser, Pramzius in particular, we're a very small brand with traser, Kleynod, Sturmansky, they're not going to be as well known by everybody. They're more of a boutique brands. They're more exotic. But Seiko is a call brand that we wanted to carry for a number of reasons. First of all, I like Seiko watches. I think you get a hell of a lot of watch for the money. I think there's some of the more interesting watches on the market in terms of call brands. They don't just make the same boring watch over and over again. There's a lot of interesting things going on in Seiko. We carry the Seiko 5 Sports series, which is the more affordable entry level for a dive watch. Then we also, of course, have the PADI Prospect watches. Well, the Prospects is the watch that does have several models that are PADI. You can see there, PADI. That is the Professional Association of Diving Instructors, who they're the only official watch of the PADI organization, and you're going to find that on a number of the Seikos. And we do carry a few pieces of the Presage, which is their more dressy line. We don't do as much in dress watches. You guys who follow us probably know that. So we don't carry a lot of the Presage, but we do have a few in stock for those of you who like a more classical traditional watch. So as a quick overview, we have Vostok-Europe. Oh, by the way, there you go. You have Zydrunas Savickas, who is also Big Z or Big Z, also known as the world's strongest man, who is a brand ambassador for Vostok-Europe. And you can see also we have a fantastic display with Vostok-Europe. It is just so well made and so beautiful, and we love how it highlights the tritium tube technology. So there's Vostok-Europe, traser, Pramzius, Kleynod, Sturmansky, and Seiko. We do carry other brands, including, for instance, Ocean Crawler just recently joined us as a new brand that we carry. We're very excited about Ocean Crawler watches. Don't have any right here in these displays, but Ocean Crawler are great as well. And we're picking up some new brands. So you want to stay tuned to r2awatches.com and make sure that you sign up for our newsletter, sign up for the videos, and you've got some great watches to choose from at r2awatches.com. I'm Craig Hester with r2awatches.com. Thank you for joining us, and hey, keep watching.